I'm feeling mad and sad, and I'm going to tell you about it. So, we are talking about not having money, not having good health, struggling, being happy, sorry, sad, sad people. We are all sad, actually. I'm telling you, forget about the other stuff that's happening in the world. I'm talking about in our own homes, in our own lives. We are sad people. You don't agree? I'm going to read a few sentences here or questions. Then you tell me if you agree with me. And what we're going to do here, after I convince you that we are sad, I want you to feel mad so that you can join what I'm about to say next. I'm introducing global opportunities. It's actually a school community. And I'm going to invite you, if you're watching this, hopefully you're going to watch it early enough so that you participate in what we're going to do. I'm creating it with my brother, two brothers and me. We have this idea of a school community called Global Opportunities, which is going to be about, of course, making money, you know me, making money, creating a business. But before we do all that, we're going to start with our health. And at the front is the health for men. Okay, so I'm giving just a preview where this is going. But before we go there, I'll have to convince you first, right? So listen to this. I did some research. Do you know anyone? I'm going to ask you a few scenarios. And by the way, welcome. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Please chat. Let me see. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Anyone down there? Can you please show that you can see me? Because I could be talking to myself. Show something. Chat. Can you see me? Can you hear me before I continue? Because I could be making a mistake talking to myself. You know, when you're live, you may not know what's going on. So let me see. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Please type in the chat. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Yes? Wow. No one is responding. I'll just assume they are hearing, they're listening. I mean, they can hear and they can see me. I have a few questions. And when I say them, I want my intention is to get you feeling mad too. Please show me a sign right here in the chat. Tap, and show me that you can hear me, you can see me. Question number 1. I'm going to go through this really quickly. Remember, it was impromptu. And where I end with it, I'm going to read the countries. Before, when I go live, I read the countries first. But this time, let me share this. I'll read the countries last. So when I invite you, I say, okay, if you're in this country, but which is most countries, come join us to do this. Okay. Do you know anyone who has a degree, went to school, right? But they don't have a job, especially if you're like from my original country, which is I'm Sherifa Nakalema. I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Sherifa Nakalema. I'm in Virginia, USA. I'm passionate about people making money, doing what they choose, working from anywhere they choose. Like I'm here working from home. Yeah, that's my wish for everyone. So like for you who is watching me and you're from Uganda, specifically because I'm originally from Uganda, what I'm saying here could lead you to working from where you are. So you don't wish to come to USA, okay? So let's answer these questions. Do you know, number 1, someone who has a degree but has no job? Can you imagine? Especially, I'll quote Uganda a lot. People pay a lot of money to take kids, their children from whatever age to university. But can you imagine they pay all this money, but the children don't have the jobs? That's scenario number 1. Number 2, do you know someone working 2 jobs? That will be in America here, but other countries. 2 jobs, but still they can't pay their bills. Because you could be working 2 jobs and the total amount you make in those 2 jobs is like maybe $2,000, right? But then your bills, by the time you pay for everything, the rent, the insurance, the electric, the gas, the phone number, the internet, all the things, clothing, it's $3,000. So you are short by $1,000. So I'm asking, by the way, I'm not sure someone is watching this. Let me see. Are you really listening? Are you? Let me see. If it's possible, I'm talking to myself, my goodness. Let me see. I'm checking, sorry. I'm checking the chat over here. Can you, because I didn't share any links anywhere, so some people are lost. I'll just continue saying this. So some people, they have the education. No, I finished the education. They have 2 jobs, but they still can't pay their bills. And you know how that happens? For example, in USA here, there is a challenge with babysitting. So if you have a child, now you have a challenge. Maybe both parents can't work anymore. So one parent, maybe the mom, is at home. Because if they don't stay home, the other day I was checking, in fact, I was checking a daycare where I took my child maybe a long time ago, we passed by, and they said to have twins over there, you have to pay $750 a week. So you look at it, that's $3,000 a month. I said, what? You say, sit at home, take care of the babies. So one goes to work. Now the man maybe goes to work. But they go to work and the money is not enough. So they take a second job. But still the money is not enough because they have only one income, one person working and taking care of everything. See? So do you know someone working 2 jobs and still can't pay their bills? Number 3, do you know someone who is sick but they can't afford to go to the hospital? Of course, if you're in USA and you don't have insurance, that's very, very possible. And if you are in another country where they don't even use insurance, that's another challenge. You are sick, but you just use some herbs and something. You can't go to the doctor because you don't have the money. Do you know someone, number 4, someone who has a credit that's so bad they can't be approved for anything? That would be in USA also. Do you know someone who is tired, pretending not to be, pretending like they're happy, they're not tired? Actually, they are. Do you know, I have to go through all these a little bit. Do you know someone who is always broke, no matter how hard they try? It's similar to the other one. They are working hard. They even add in a part-time Uber or something, but still the money is not enough because the cost of living is so high. Now, do you know someone who gave up on their dreams because it became too much, too heavy? Do you know someone who is doing everything right, but nothing is working? Do you know someone who wants to change their life, but feels completely alone? That one, I don't know. With this internet, you can't say I'm feeling completely alone. I was doing some research, but I think that one I'm not passionate about. You could be completely alone in the house. For example, you could be a husband who has a wife who is not supportive. You want maybe start a business, I'm inviting you to come, let's work online, do something, and the wife is not supporting you. That's possible. But I'm saying that shouldn't stop you. Come online, we support you. Like what I'm about to say now. Okay, I stopped with the questions. I have many more, but let me stop right there. You get the idea. People are struggling. People are sad. They work. They go home, they're so tired. People are fighting over cleaning up. You know, in America, there are no people cleaning up after you. You don't have maids. You have to cook. You have to take care of the children. People are fighting over who's doing what. They are tired, stressed. So what kind of life? So if you know people like that, I'm saying there is a solution. We are creating, with my 2 brothers, we are creating something called global opportunities. And the reason I'm doing this actually, I was on TikTok live and I said, I can't keep repeating this every day. So let me go live and record it. Like right now, I'll be sending many people to this video to watch it because there is a message. The message is this. We created a community. And this community is going to be to solve a few problems. Number 1, people want to make a lot of money, or they want to make money to survive, right? But the challenge is this. They overwork themselves. So while you are making the money, you even don't have time to sleep. As you are doing, you don't have time to walk, to go to the gym, or not even the gym, to exercise, to eat well. You eat junk food because you're rushing. You don't have time to prepare the right meals, healthy meals. That creates a health issue. So we are talking about, let's solve the health issue first to make sure people are exercising. That's where we've started. This has already happened. We created a program where people exercise from their homes. Or you see me these days recording short videos saying, please mind your health. Please take care of your health. Because if you don't do that, you end up in a hospital and then you can't even work. So the community is going to be about our health, and we're starting with men. You know, programs in the whole world, they always think of women, 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 women. This time, we are starting with men. So if you know a man who is working, like struggling the way we just did, we say, and they're working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, they don't even have time to exercise. We have a program we have created where people can just come on Zoom and the coach guides you to exercise together. So we started this community. When you look in the description right now, is the link is there to take you to see. I have a sample there. We recorded some of it so you can see it. But if you come later, when it's not live anymore, the way I am right now, just check the pinned comment. It's going to take you to this same community. Now, that's the health part. So, you know, when people are healthy, they work out. So 1 hour a day. 1 hour a day or 40, 45 minutes like that. Not like daily. Sometimes you may not do this, but you come, we all come on. They all, right now we started with men. They come on Zoom and the coach is guiding them how to stretch, how to do things. It's working. It's already working. So I want to show you, if you go to the community, you see the sample, the video. We recorded a video about it. Number 2, we are going to talk about money. How do we make more money? Something extra, something automated. You know, that makes me very excited. You see, I have this book, Richard Dad, introduced me to the concept of passive money, passive income. Because he was making it from real estate. Like when you have a rental houses, and you make money like every month. He was, he was using mortgages. He gets a mortgage, and maybe people are paying $2,000 a month for rent, and he pays some of it for the mortgage. The difference is his money, but it's coming every single month. So that concept of passive income is what we're doing right now. I'm going to show you in this community how you make some passive income also. Remember, the community is about people who are working on their health, people who are marking. Now I'm talking about the money part, right? So when you have someone, this time we're talking about males, but we'll get to females later. Maybe it's your husband. Maybe it's you, the one I'm talking to. You're a male, or a brother, a friend, an uncle, a dad, whoever, a male though. Is the program we started is males first. You're going to invite them to come to this community. Now, when they come to the community and you invited them, you're going to, because there's a little fee they pay. Right now, it's actually just $5, but it's going to change. Because we want to sustain the cost of maintaining the community. It's just $5, but it's going to change. You make some money off of it. We're giving 30%. The reason we want it to be affordable, as you're going to see, I'm going to read the countries, is for many people, right? I mean, many countries, some people, they can't afford it. $5 is a lot of money for them. So we make it so low, but I know it will change at some point. But right now, that's what it is. As we include more programs, right? We bring in experts and they have to, but maybe nutritionists. So the experts, we have to pay them to come inside to guide you to do more things, right? So we are charging $5, but it will change. So if you watch this video and you click on that link, it's going to be in the pinned comment or description, and you go and find that it's $5. Please, please, please invite all your friends to come get in, because it will change. The price will change. And inside, you're going to be able to exercise from your home. You just join the Zoom. The Zoom link is inside there on the calendar. You come and participate in this. I recorded one that I'm showing inside. You can take a look. So the other thing is, when someone joins the community and they're inside, when they invite the others to come, they earn 30% commissions when they invite their friends to come and join. It's just school. School, I don't have their logo today. School, the one doing this. It's like by inviting someone, like referring someone to come to this community, they send you automatically to your bank account. After you set it up, money comes to your bank account. That's also helps with the bills, remember? We have these bills. So you keep inviting your people, maybe on social media. You see people say, you know what, there's a community over there. They help you to with your health workouts. And these workouts, we're doing them, you don't need any equipment. So you'll see, when you go see what they look like, You just stretching, you're just doing things with your hands, they're showing you, push-ups, all that kind of stuff. And if you keep doing it every day, it's going to help you. So that's what we are doing. We're doing health. Now the money part, I just mentioned it, that as you invite some people, you make some money. But me, I'm also connected there inside because I have 2 other communities, and I'm teaching people how to make the other even more serious money. Forget about this small money. We show you how to make the other serious money. Like let's take care of the health. We'll show you how to make money. Now, the other thing we're going to do in this community, when I'm inviting you right now, I want you to be a founding member. We call them founding members. When you're a founding member, that means you're going to be part of the people who are going to share, to share what to do inside. Because inside you can have categories. You could have a category for health, a category for making money, a category for example, someone said we could put like scholarship opportunities, a category, and also for me, I'm passionate about stories, like people who maybe struggled and then succeeded. I like those, especially if they're under 30 years. So we're going to put in some young people who have succeeded, whatever the circumstances. I'll be interviewing them to share. They may be my brothers could do that too, to share their story. So want to inspire others to say, if this one could do it, you could do it too. So again, health, money, maybe opportunities for scholarships, and sharing stories so we inspire each other, and of course motivation. I motivate, and see, so far that's it. So if what I'm saying here makes some sense for you, you say, oh, that would be a good thing. Remember, it's many countries, I'm about to read them. I want you to come and be a founding member. When you are a founding member, that means you are part of the people who are going to make the decisions, what we do in this community. Okay? So if you care about health, people making more money, making it from where they choose, they work from home, work from anywhere they choose, people having some automated money going to their bank accounts, people having scholarships, people having like sharing stories, then that's the community we started. And now I'm going to the part where I'm reading the countries. Before I read the countries, in case you don't want to hear me read the countries, it takes 2 minutes. Please, if you don't want to hear this, there is a link in the description. And if you watch it later, there is a link in the pinned comment. Come check this out and be a founding member. Founding members are going to be at $5 only. But if you see this much later and we have changed, that means we already got our founding members. Founding members will pay only $5 to be inside. And remember, you can invite other people to come and make some money off that. But later, when you find it's not $5, that means we already got our founding members. Now you wonder what founding members do. We're going to meet on Zoom and decide how we're going to deal with this. If we're talking about health, let's bring in some people who are experts about health to talk to us on Zoom. If we have people with weight issues, I don't think we could create some programs where people with weight issues could also have some program of their own. But what I'm talking right now, what we're doing is just regular health. It's not like you lose weight, of course, but we're not doing very aggressively. You just things you do every day, okay? So let's read the countries. This video, I'm going to be sharing it with people just for information to understand how this works, okay? When you read it, just like a bridge to the page I'm talking about, the community, because this kind of video I can put it in like TikTok. Then you watch this and then go to the community. Okay, let's read the countries before I close it. Argentina, Armenia, Australia, Austria, Bahrain, Belgium, Bolivia, Bosnia. If I don't pronounce it right, please, we're going to blame my teacher who taught me how to pronounce things, but also the accent. But also maybe some of the countries are not familiar to me. I may not pronounce them right. But if you understand the country, that's good. Okay, you know the country I'm talking about. I may not pronounce it right. By the way, let me start off because I want to time it. Let me see. 36, it's 3:36 p.m. I'm in Virginia, USA. So 36, let me see how long it takes. Wow, it took you a while to see this live, right? I've been calling you. Okay, let's continue. I was asking someone to type in the chat. I was not seeing you. Okay, Argentina, I'm reading the countries now. It's starting at 36, let's see. It's about to get to 37. Argentina, Armenia, Australia, Austria, Bahrain, Belgium, Bolivia, Bosnia, Bulgaria, Cambodia, Canada, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Cyprus. All these countries mean they have this, they can participate in what I'm saying, okay? Cyprus, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Estonia, Ethiopia, Finland, France, Gambia, Germany, Ghana, Gibraltar, Greece, Guatemala, Guyana, Hong Kong, Hungary, Iceland, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Jordan, Kenya, Kuwait, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Macau, Madagascar, oh, I didn't do that. Macau, no, I finished that. Madagascar, Malaysia, Malta, Mauritius, Mexico, Moldova, Mongolia, Morocco, Namibia, Netherlands, New Zealand, North Macedonia, Norway, Oman, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Poland, Portugal, Qatar, Romania, Rwanda, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Serbia, Singapore, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Africa, South Korea, Spain, Sri Lanka, Sweden, Switzerland, Tanzania, Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Tunisia, Turkey, United Arab Emirates or UAE, United Kingdom or the UK, United States, Uruguay, Uzbekistan, Vietnam, Algeria, Angola, Bahamas, Bangladesh, Benin, Bhutan, Botswana, Brunei, Gabon, Kazakhstan, Laos, Monaco, Mozambique, Pakistan, San Marino, and Taiwan. How long did that take? Yeah, 2 minutes. We can do it in 2 minutes. Okay, so those countries, that's where this is. There are more other opportunities to make money, but today focus on just the global opportunity, this one that we created. And after you get to that, then you get to connect to all the other stuff we do. So please, 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 I'm begging, let's make our people know about these opportunities, especially people who are looking for visas to go to countries like where I am here, which is the USA. Tell them that there are opportunities to make some money from where you are. But especially if you have someone right now, and a male, we're focused on males first, because we are doing them separate. The males have their own coach, and then we'll get the females maybe later. Right now, males. So if you have your dad, you're watching me, your husband, your brother, your uncle, your grandpa, if grandpa is still strong enough, they can do it. Yeah, the grandpa, and you don't use any machines. You do exercises, you're guided, and someone is showing you what to do, but you are doing things without any machines. You just do it from the comfort of your home. We're trying to encourage good health, and then we'll talk about the money and talk about relationships, all those other things. Okay, I'm doing this with my brothers, 2 brothers, so when it's to do with men, they'll handle that. But I think at some point we're going to create something for females too. But let's first support the brothers. Thank you so much. Check out the Global Opportunities Hub. It's a school community focused on health, on making money, on relationships have not been introduced yet, but we can talk about scholarship opportunities. Already someone posted about that. And we also, at some point, I want to introduce stories. So if you know someone, especially someone under the age of 30, who have done something, they have done something with their life, something inspiring, we want to invite them. You have to find me. Where are you going to find me? We have to put an email somewhere. Let me put in, this is me, Sherifa. You know what? Then let me put the link. Let me put the link in the chat. I think I did it already. It's not over there. The link to this community, let me give it to you. So you check it out. Please, please, please. We are looking for founding members, what we call them. Founding members who are going to come with the ideas, okay? With the ideas to help us build this. I want you to be part of this, okay? Let me get the link for you. I'm putting it in the chat right now. If you have someone you want to invite, feel free to go over here. Okay? Maybe later I'll record a video, but I think this is enough information. So the link is right there. I just put it in. And You're all welcome. Please share this video, like it, subscribe to my channel. I'm Sherifa Nakalema. I'm Virginia, USA. I'm very passionate about, I have this says take a step to a better you. I even have merch. Have you seen it? Take a step to a better you. If you don't do it, no one's going to do it for you. For us, we are bring the resources. Yes, like this one is going to be truly global opportunities. Now, as I'm inviting you to be a founding member, maybe you're going to give us some ideas. Like when someone say that, why don't we include scholarships? I say, okay, that's good for students. And they already posted about it. So when someone has an idea, we put it in there. It helps you all. Okay, thank you so much. Like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. Okay, you have any questions? If you have any questions, I'm sorry I didn't share it. I just pressed live. I was live here yesterday. Yesterday I was talking about halal money, halal income. Yeah, I'm very passionate about this. Do things while you can, my friend. Do things while you can. Anyone with a question, Kalibala, do you have any question about global opportunities? Ask me. Those of you who are watching, please, ask me any questions. I just introduced a very good thing. It's called global opportunities. We created it. It was inspired by maybe me, but my brothers also. We want everyone. The world is sad. When you watch this, you came later, right? Some of you, where I started, I asked questions. I could ask a few more before I close it. Because I asked 10 questions, let me ask a few more before I close it. Do you know? Because I kept saying, do you know? I said 10. Those were different at the beginning. Let me give you a few more before I close it. Welcome, welcome. Okay, do you know someone eating once a day, eating just lunch, or maybe eating lunch a little bit later because they don't have money to have 2 meals? Do you know that kind of situation? Especially if that home has children, it's really sad. They're trying to save money. I tell my stories when at some point I had just $5 and $5 to create a meal with $5. It was sad. It was tough. So that's why we create these kind of opportunities so people can make some money. Okay, do you know someone who has pain but can't afford to see a doctor? Do you know someone who wakes up tired every single day, mentally, physically, spiritually? Do you know someone who wants to eat healthy but can't afford it? Yeah, they keep saying, oh, this is what? Organic. Organic food is like double the price. So you choose the other one because you can't afford the good one. Okay, do you know someone who is carrying stress that's now turning to real sickness? Because you are stressed. The whole world is stressed. Okay, do you know someone who has more bills than have income? We already talked about that. Yes, they're even doing 2 jobs, but they can't pay their bills. Do you know someone who hides from debt, calls every day? Yeah, tell them I'm not here. Someone knocks to ask for their money back, or the calls come and you ask the kids to say, Dad isn't here. Les Brown laughs about it. You're teaching the children to lie because you don't have the money to pay the bills. Okay, do you know someone who avoids looking at their bank balance? They know it's not enough. As I'm talking about this, today is the 26th. Now we are thinking about the rent. The rent is coming up, all this. You are worried. You don't want to even look at it because it doesn't have enough money. Oh my goodness, it's sadness. Do you know someone who gets paid and the money is gone before the weekend? We're not talking about someone who wastes the money. You know, there are those people who waste the money. They give them, they pay them, paid day Friday. They go spend all of it, they drink and party. And no, we're not talking about those people. Yesterday I was live on TikTok. I was saying people who use paid day loans, or maybe you borrow from a friend. So by the time you get the check, the check comes, it's 1,000, but you borrowed all of it. So you have to pay that off. It's sad. I'm telling you, you spend it before you have it because you are struggling. Now, do you know, this is the last one. Do you know someone who feels stuck in a country with no opportunities? Tell me about that. If you know someone from Uganda, where I'm originally from, yes. They're stuck. There are no jobs. There's nothing. People with degrees, they spend a lot of money on their parents to go to universities, but there are no jobs. That's why most people are right now in UAE, they're in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, it's sad. They're here in America because they have to leave. There are no jobs. When I went to Makerere University, that's where I was in Uganda, finished my career. You know, I'm soon turning 58 years on Tuesday, God willing, if I'm still alive. I finished Makerere University in 1990. Can you imagine? And at that time, it was the only university in the country. But now they say there are how many? Who knows? How many universities in Uganda? When you watch this, put a comment for me later. How many universities in Uganda? Universities are too many. At that time, they were begging people to go to university. But now, many people have degrees. There are no jobs to match it. So to match the supply of there's too many people finishing degrees, but they don't have jobs. So that's very, very sad. Now, because of the internet, we're finding ideas. And come to the global, or the one I'm inviting you. This is new, by the way. It's a new thing. I'm looking for founding members. That's how I call them. Founding members, come join us and be part of the conversation. I'll take you to Zoom. We're going to discuss it. Okay, what ideas can we use? Already there's an idea that when people come in, as you invite people to participate, you're going to make money. It automatically goes to your bank account because school has set it up that way. It's called the affiliate feature. It's so good. All you have to do is invite someone. So whenever they pay, their monthly, a portion goes to your bank account. And now we're doing it at 30%. But right now, as I'm speaking, we're looking for founding members. I call them founding members. People are going to come with ideas. How do we solve this problem? How do we solve this problem? And we are starting with health. Health for men. We're going to go to women later. Maybe when we train men, they go home and do for the whole family. That makes them leaders, right? So men, if you know any man somewhere, share this video. Send them this video. Let them come. Maybe it's going to build, that just came to me like right now. It could build confidence. Like if we train the men to do these exercises, and then they go home, and they call the wife and the children, come, let me show you what I learned today. I think that would be a good thing. So let's leave the women alone. The women, they learn from the men in their houses. Whether it's a brother or a son or husband, let the men do the training. We train the men go home and train the rest. That's a good idea. Brilliant, actually. Just came to me right now. We are doing a program for men. It's already started. So if you go and click on that link, you're going to see there is a video inside where we call it the men doing exercises. Please, 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 let's support each other. We call it the global movement. And we say health is important. Mind your health, please. Let's work on the health, because if you don't have health, you can't make the money. Even those billionaires, when they are sick, they are unhappy. And by the way, they get those diseases, they can't even cure them. So let's work on our bodies while it's still the way God created it, before it gets messed up. You know, the body can get messed up, can't go back to normal. So let's do it while we can. Okay? Thank you so much. I wish I knew everyone who's watching up there. Could you please chat so I can see who you are? Put a comment in there. Today I did impromptu. I just came up here and went. So that's it. Who thinks it's a good idea? What do you think, Karibal? Is this a good idea when I said let's train men only and leave the women so the men can go teach their women? They feel good because they know how to do it, right? Let's help the men confidence. Okay, you like the idea? Okay, thank you so much. Check the link that I have right there. Go check out the Global Opportunity. If you see that we are charging $5, can you imagine $5? If it's $5 to get in there, know that you are still a founding member. We are still looking for founding members who are going, especially if you have a skill, something you can teach people. We'll give you a platform to teach these people on Zoom. If you have a YouTube channel where you share tips that are going to help in this area of health, of making money, of scholarships for people, or maybe you include relationships. I'm not sure if you're going to include relationships. That's why we need the founding members, so you can come and give us ideas. After the founding members, we say we have enough, we'll change the price. So go check it out, and thank you so much for listening to me with my rambling, okay? Yeah, check out my other videos. I have a lot, over thousands of videos, but most of them are about working from home, making money online, all that stuff. So if you care about that, subscribe and tap on the bell. I forget to ask you to tap the bell. Tap the bell so they remind you when I'm here. I intend to be here doing these lives every single day until this voice can't speak. That's because we get into other areas of affirmations. There's so many topics, fear, all this stuff. I'll keep coming. Thank you so much. Please check out the other videos I have over here. And more importantly, go to the community. Please come. And when you are over there, that's when you get to meet me on Zoom. That lady who was asking, let me see her name. She could be watching right now. Let me find her name. She wanted to talk to me. I said, I'm going live. Let me see. I'm finding her name. Lona, are you here? Loma Salome, are you one of the people on here? Because you wanted me to go on Zoom, but I said I'm going live on YouTube first. Are you here? If you are here, put yes, please. But it's late where you are. She's in Kenya, I think. Ooh, it's coming to 11 p.m. Okay, another time. Thank you so much. Like it, share with anyone you know in any country. I read all the countries. Anyone you know is going to benefit. We are doing exercises that you can do from home. That's the beginning. But we're going to introduce other things. We're waiting for you to give us ideas. Be a founding member, please. Come support the movement. Aren't you tired of poverty? I am. That's why we're doing all this. Thank you. It's win-win-win. We'll figure out a way to make sure you make some money too, okay? Share it, please. Bye-bye.